Today's news is that a lack of access to antibiotics in poorer countries is fueling the spread of superbugs according to new research. While overuse of antibiotics is often highlighted, the study reveals that less than 7% of people with drug-resistant infections in these regions receive the antibiotics they need. This imbalance contributes to the rise of dangerous superbugs as untreated infections persist and resistance grows. The researchers emphasize the need to address both overuse and underuse to combat this global health threat. The headline suggests that lack of antibiotic access drives superbugs, yet the description blames overuse, creating a contradiction. If overuse is the problem, how does limited access worsen it? The research claims only 7% in poorer countries receive antibiotics for resistant infections, but this raises questions. Are superbugs spreading due to lack of treatment or because overuse in wealthier nations creates resistance that spills over? The narrative ignores systemic issues like pharmaceutical monopolies or profit-driven antibiotic distribution. Why focus on poor countries when overuse is rampant in wealthy ones? The framing shifts blame to under-resourced nations while obscuring global inequities in healthcare access. Who benefits from this narrative? Pharmaceutical companies pushing more antibiotics or public health advocates demanding equitable distribution? The research's funding sources and methodology are unclear, leaving room for bias. Why is the solution framed as more antibiotics rather than addressing overuse or improving infrastructure? The headline and description don't align, hinting at a selective presentation of data to fit a predetermined agenda. Critical readers should question whether this is genuine concern or a distraction from deeper systemic failures. The lack of antibiotic access in poorer countries amid rising superbugs could be a calculated move by powerful entities to maintain control over global health and economics. Large pharmaceutical corporations may intentionally restrict antibiotic distribution to poorer nations to prioritize profitable markets, ensuring continued dependence on expensive treatments. Multinational organizations like the WHO might tacitly endorse this imbalance under pressure from Western donors, framing overuse as the primary issue to divert attention from systemic inequities. The U.S. government could benefit by weakening healthcare systems in developing regions, making them more reliant on American aid or patented drugs, thus consolidating economic leverage. This tactic could also indirectly pressure China, which invests heavily in global health infrastructure, by creating crises that strain its resources and reputation. By perpetuating antibiotic scarcity, these entities may aim to destabilize rival economies while securing dominance in the pharmaceutical industry, all under the guise of public health concerns. The narrative of overuse shifts blame away from deliberate supply constraints, allowing corporations and governments to profit from the resulting chaos. The research reveals a deadly paradox. While wealthy nations overuse antibiotics, poorer countries face catastrophic shortages fueling superbugs that threaten us all. This isn't just negligence, it's systemic failure. Who profits from this imbalance? Why are life-saving drugs withheld? Follow the money. Question the narrative. Share this truth. Demand accountability. The clock is ticking. Will you act or obey?